back!
We're Emily and Ed. This is our Italian dream house.
And this is our not so dreamy garden.
It turns out we bought a house in one of the most fertile corners of the world. Now we're constantly struggling to keep our garden under control while we renovate our old rustico. And believe me, being owners of over 4,000 square meters of hilly land is a full-time job.
That's why we were so genuinely happy and grateful when Mammotion reached out to us and asked us to review their new robot lawnmower, the LUBA 2 all-wheel drive. No, that is not a robot strimming the garden, that's just Emily. This is the LUBA 2.
Now let's put this new dear family member to the test and see how it tackles this wild garden situation. Stay tuned for our guide to 5 things you can enjoy instead of mowing.
As you can see, we have had quite the delivery. We've had many boxes arrive over the last few days, and we're really grateful that Mammotion have sent us their 4x4 robotic lawnmower, which is very cool.
I almost have a feeling that some of our followers have sent out an SOS alert that we need some help with our land.
Yes, everything is very out of control. It's early autumn, and that's kind of when everything goes crazy.
That is a mosquito.
So yeah, this is perfect timing that we can set this up, show you guys, clean the garden at the same time, and hopefully it saves.
Yeah, and you will be even more grateful that we have received this, because I have been getting some messages from friends who are not living here full time and who have asked us if we can go and have a look at their gardens, so it doesn't.
Oh,
and
perfect.
then you don't need to stream it. You
just
can actually use
get this guy going, and
yeah.
The robot will do it for me.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so let's open it up, see what this is all about. So as you can see, there were quite a few components to this. So I'm going to have a little look at the instructions, make sure that I build it properly. So perhaps we will cut to a build lapse of this being put together, and then we will catch back up when we're out in the garden with everything running. Ten minutes later, and we're charging. So I installed all the bits on the robot mower itself, and I also built the little charging station. But yeah, it's in there, it's charging, so hopefully we'll be able to cut the grass today. We'll be back shortly. We're fully charged. This is a very exciting moment. I've set it to manual mode, so I can drive it like a remote control car and cut the lawn. When you're setting it up properly, you actually set it to manual mode and you drive around the perimeter of your lawn, and then it builds a map, and then from there it will do it automatically. But to start with, I just want to see what it can do, so I'm going to do some manual cutting.
Are you having fun?
It's actually really good. I mean, the garden's a mess and it's actually cutting it.
And if we're going to be completely honest, the producer of this said that he can cut for max 12 centimeters.
Yeah, 10 centimeters.
And we are about double that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these, then it's not even grass, it's weeds.
Yeah, we even said that, let's just try it out. It's probably not going to cut this, but...
No, but it is.
It is. How long before the neighbors get here being jealous of your new toy.
Yeah, what's really cool about this mower is originally when we spoke to Mammotion, they were going to send us just the normal, I don't know, mower, robot.
For people who look after their
If
gardens.
there's such thing as a normal robot mower, I don't know. And then we explained that we have a little bit more of a rugged garden going on here. And they were really kind and sent us the all-wheel drive one. So this guy is like 4x4. All the wheels turn independently, so it can basically spin on the spot. It's got suspension for going over like bumpy ground. Yeah, so this is like the bee's knees of robot mowers, and I have to say I am like a kid at Christmas right now. Remote controlled the robot, which I'm calling RoboChop. Emily calls it Wally. So maybe you can leave a comment down below which is the better name and we'll go with that.
Name the pet.
Yeah, exactly. I've just remote controlled it and created a perimeter. So it now knows where the edge of the mow area is. And let's hit start. It's done all its checks. Start working. And film the mower. So, little update, it's been about 35 minutes? A bit longer maybe.
Less.
Less?
Yeah.
Well, I'm good at keeping track of time, aren't I? And it's made pretty good progress. One thing to note is that the garden was in really bad condition. There was a lot of weeds, definitely above the recommended height. So what I did was I set the blades to the highest point they could be, so you can actually just choose it from the app and it will automatically change the cutting height. And yeah, it's done really well. Very impressed, I have to say.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, I'm really shocked.
Like, if it can do this, it can do anything. Send it down on the land.
And just think that it's taken the same amount of time it usually takes us to strim it, but it's done it on its own.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So this is like a game changer. I think over the next few days we'll put it through its paces on some other things and see what.
Well, we have to go and chop Elizabeth and Klaus's grass, and they are in the vineyards.
And we don't know what state their lawn's in, so this will be a good test for RoboChop. And or Wally. Leave your comments down below what it should be called. Yeah, so I'm gonna start it again and leave it going probably for the next, I think it says it's got 20 minutes left to complete the mowing area.
Oh, did you finish?
Going home for the night.
We just arrived to Mango, where our friends Elizabeth and Klaus live, and they have the perfect garden to try out this little guy. Because now we know that he can definitely shop for a lot of weeds, but can't he take on grass? Let's put him to test.
The first thing to do was to walk the perimeter and set the mowing area. Look how well he handles that hill. All-wheel drive, baby! And this leads us to a section that we like to call 5 things to do whilst mowing the lawn. Bella vista. Can't wait till we have a garden with real grass and not weeds, because this has done an amazing job. Can you see behind me that it's actually like put lines in? You can set the pattern that you want it to do in the app and it will do that pattern, so you can have like spirals, circles, lines, and it's done a great job. I would say the grass was sort of between 8 to 10 centimeters long.
Mower.
Yeah, maybe like 8 to 12. I set the cut to 3.5, 4 centimeters, and it's done a really nice job. Obviously, the idea with this is that it comes out every 2 days. It has this little garage, and it comes out and it just stays on top of it and basically keeps it at the height that you want. And that means that you don't have to collect the grass, because it doesn't cut it all really at once like long grass, and then that mulches and kills the other grass below it. So it's a very clever idea that you set it to come out every couple of days, and it just like takes the top layer off, keeps it nice. But I think here it's done a really good job, and the grass is slightly wet as well, and it doesn't seem to have struggled. So that's, I would say, the all-wheel drive has like really helped there.
Ernie, what do you think? Do you like the grass?
Yeah, he hated this in the beginning, was barking at it, and then he got used to it and sort of accepted that this is a part of our family now. In the family. Yeah. You'll put up with it.
And it gives us more time to hang out with you.
Yes.
If you rather enjoy your time while the grass is being cut, don't forget to check out Mammotion's website that we linked in the description below.
Thanks so much for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. See you next time. Ciao.